When the guild formally made the announcement about a new lord, the city people were surprised. Some were amazed at how young I am, but a lot accepted it with eager anticipation. I became known as someone who started out helping his friends, until I grew into someone everyone respected. Most expect a young lord like me to signal a new age of Yuidora's growth. Pretty sure, isn't this just the same as it was last time on the Milita's route? I think it's the same so far. I kneel before the guild's full regalia and wait. The day when I become lord is finally here. Rosanna reads the guild's official declaration before my friends and fellow alchemists.
Yuidora 交渉会は、ウィルフレド・ディオンを新たなユイドラ領主として認め、その全権を委ねることをここに宣言いたします。
The Yuidora Alchemist Guild recognizes Wilfred Dion as Yuidora's new lord, and bestows all authority upon him. I accept it with honor. I bow deeply to her as the room erupts in applause. It's the sound of everybody's expectations for me, as well as their congratulations. I need to become a worthy lord, in order to live up to their hopes. I steel my mind and my ambitions, as we wait for the applause to die down.
おめでとうございます。これで正式にあなたがユイドラの領主となりました。
Congratulations. You are formally the Lord of Yuidora now. After the ceremony finishes, many people gather around me to congratulate me.
おめでとうございます。
Congratulations.
ビル、おめでとう。
Wow, Will, congrats. Thank you.
領主になったんだから、もう少しいい格好をした方がいいかもね。ロサナ様みたいに。
Maybe you should dress a little better now that you're Lord. More like Rosanna. I think I'm fine. Everyone congratulates me except for Yuella, who quietly watches from the corner. What's the matter, Yuella? Come over here.
いや、私はいい。
No, I am fine.
正気、少しお話がありますので、こちらへ。
Grand Master, I have to talk to you for a moment. Yes, I understand. Sorry, Yuella. We'll talk later. Rosanna brings me into the back room away from everybody else, and then closes the door. Is something the matter?
しばらくは相談役としてあなたを支えることになります。
I will support you for now as your advisor. As she says that, a stern look falls over her face.
あなたにお伝えしなければならないこともあります。
There is something I have to tell you. What happened 1 year ago, right?
それも含めてです。
That's part of it.
ユイドラの領主として知っておかなければならないことがあります。
You should be aware of it all as Yuidora's Lord.
まずは迷宮に向かい、管理区域の最深部へと行きましょう。そこに限られたものしか入れない場所があります。
First, let's go to the deepest part of the mine that the guild manages. Very few people are allowed there.
そこであなたの両親の最後についてもお話しします。
I'll tell you about your parents' death there too. Yes.
私はこのような身ですので、一緒に戦うことはできません。自分の身ぐらいは自分で守れますが。
I cannot fight with you because of my health, although I will be able to protect myself.
あなたならば、手助けなどなくともそこまで到達できるはずです。
You should be able to get there without my help regardless. I understand. Secret Seal. Rosanna pauses and looks at me very seriously.
領主となれば、あなたが望むと望まざるとにかかわらず、内外に敵が多くなります。十分お気をつけください。
Becoming Lord means that you have more enemies now, within and without. Please be careful. I've prepared myself. I will protect Yuidora from the people around us, and work hard so we can keep growing.
あなたご自身のことでもあります。あなたの命を狙う者が出てくるかもしれません。
Take care of yourself too. There may be people aiming for your life. I scowl, confused as to her sudden shift of tone, but she wouldn't joke around like that. You mean that seriously, don't you? Rosanna nods.
1年前にもありました。
It happened a year ago. A year ago.
公表は避けましたが、1年前に第2代領主のガレドア正気が襲われました。
It wasn't made public. The Master Guardia, the previous lord, was attacked a year ago. Grandmaster Guardia? I heard he retired due to illness. Guardia was the second lord of Yuidora, after Rudensturk died in bed. Unlike Rudensturk, who was popular and a strong leader, Guardia was much quieter and more private. He was supposedly an honest and fair businessman, who worked hard to strengthen the young Yuidora's foundation. However, he took ill and had to retire. He closed his workshop soon after that. He's never been seen in public since then.
対外的にはそういうことになっているだけです。重傷を負い、政務を続けることはおろか、交渉としても引退を余儀なくされました。
That's what everyone was told. He was severely injured, and forced to retire from work and being an alchemist. If that happened at the hands of an assassin, that's a huge deal. You don't mean what happened in the mine a year ago was also...
それは無関係ではありませんが、別のことです。後日改めてお話しします。
It's not unrelated, but it's something else. I'll tell you more about it later. It's not unrelated. It's a very diplomatic way to say it. And that's the disaster that claimed my parents' lives. It's related to me, not just because I'm Lord, but my life before that. Yuidora apparently faced a huge disaster a year ago that almost nobody knew about. Just what country is after us?
どこが安全とは言えません。王国連合内でも敵はいます。無論、ディスナフロディもです。
Nowhere is safe. We have enemies in the Union, and of course, Disneyfrodi as well. I understand, but I have friends. They will protect us.
そのお考えは足元を救う結果になるかもしれません。
Thinking like that may end with a dagger in your back. I know what she's saying, but I still feel angry that she'd suggest that. I'm supposed to suspect my friends. I became Lord thanks to them. You know that too, don't you?
ええ、それについては理解しています。
Yes, I understand perfectly.
ですが、今日の仲間がいつ裏切るかわからないのがこの国の現状です。心してくださいという話です。
However, in our current state of affairs, a friend right now may betray you. Please keep that in mind. I understand. I nod despite still not agreeing with her. I don't want to suspect my friends. I don't want to believe any of them could ever betray us. However, in terms of nations, I completely understand that she means to completely trust nobody.
では失礼します。
Excuse me then. After I leave Rosanna, a guild executive comes to see me along with Laguna. Congratulations on your inauguration, Lord Wilfred. We will help you manage the guild in the future, with your approval. He bows, and Laguna bows with him. Congratulations on your inauguration, Lord Wilfred. Please let me help you if I am acceptable. I'm surprised, but I noticed the executive keeping a very careful watch over Laguna. Will you accept us? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. I know he's experienced, and he's been assisting Rosanna since before I became an alchemist. Laguna's young like me, and also strong. He'll be easy to talk to since we both know each other well. These two will be able to make up for what I lack. They're perfect choices as far as I'm concerned, and I've got no reason to turn them down. There's a good chance that Rosanna had planned this out, too. Thank you very much. Laguna bows again and steps back. I have been handling various matters at Lady Rosanna's behest. Please ask me if there is anything you do not understand. Thank you for helping an unworthy lord like me. There is something I must make sure that you know. He looks the same, but his tone is deadly serious. You were chosen to be the most important person in Yuidora. You may be humble, but do not call yourself unworthy. Other alchemists will not respect you, and other countries will see us as weak. Do not let them take advantage of us. The guild and our entire city could end with a single gaffe. Yes, I will take what you say to heart. Do act politely. Always be firm, and give strong orders. I understand what you mean. Rosanna always treated me like I was an alchemist, even when I was just beginning. I felt like I really was an alchemist, and could work with confidence. You remember that feeling. Just please stop acting so needlessly humble. I'll be careful, but I'm not used to giving orders. Please at least give me a little freedom there. I will not object to that. A worthy ruler may also be respected and accessible to the people. And what about your guard? I can have people assigned if need be. That's okay. I have my friends and I can protect myself. If anything happens, we'll do everything we can to protect you. The other alchemists feel the same. We will give our lives to save yours. Do not forget that. Basically, I can't act the same as before. I have to think carefully before putting myself at risk. Do you mean that I'm going to be more limited in what I can do? No, that will not be the case. You are a first-class alchemist as well as lord. Disturbing your word contradicts the guild's ideals. However, please realize that your life is now tied to Yuidora's destiny. There are some other matters to attend to concerning that. First concerns the move of your workshop. Moving my workshop? As you know, the Lord's Manor has a workshop annexed to it. You may use it at your own discretion. Lady Rosanna has been using it up to now, but it now belongs to you. You may also rearrange the workshop and this manor however you please, Lord Wilfred. I don't think now's the right time to worry about all that. It'll take time to move everything. I'll think about it once things begin calming down. Please allow Lady Rosanna to continue using the workshop as it is until the time comes. Understood. That is all the business I have. Thank you. Both your parents worked hard, dreaming of the guild's future. It's very sad that we lost them. Like father, like son. He mutters, deep in thought as he bows, then leaves. Laguna and I are the only ones left. Laguna stays quietly bowed to me. And this is incredibly awkward. Are you going to meet with other countries looking so dumbfounded? They'll think Yuidora is completely clueless. Laguna looks up with a grin in the same wry tone as always. I relax finally. What was up with you? You were suddenly completely formal. I could barely keep a straight face. I joke back with him now that we have the chance. Of course an alchemist respects his lord. Don't think I'll do it again though. I'm more than happy to be your willing and able servant for whatever you might need. Knock off the bad jokes. Are you just trying to see how I react? Tired of it already? Let's talk normally. We're going to have a lot of things we need to discuss from now on. I don't feel like wasting time by constantly having to verbally spar with you. Sounding like a lord finally. I was worried that you'd be crushed by your anxieties. Hardly. So, I know it's sudden, but what do you think of Disneyfrodi's movements? I want to know the truth. Since they're close now, it's a chance to get a good look at them. You could order someone to go for you now, but, well, you'll go yourself if you can, won't you? I want to do it if possible. I've got reliable people who can handle things while I'm gone. I laugh. Even if I go away for a little while, Laguna and that executive will be able to handle things. Maybe I was picked with this in mind too. It's safe for me to continue for now like I always have. You're a slave driver. I'm worried about my future. Well, please handle it. I'm counting on you. I will, of course, exceed your expectations. Laguna leaves with another smirk. Finally freed from all the formalities, I rejoin my friends. What did they want to talk about? Just things I need to take care of as Lord. Being Lord is hard, isn't it? But we will help you as much as we can. Thank you. Where's Yuella? I think she disappeared at some point. I see. She must have gone on ahead. She doesn't like crowds. Okay. I'm going right back to the workshop too then. I say goodbye to everyone, and leave the manor. I take in the fresh air as I step into the plaza, and breathe a sigh of relief after all the stuffy proceedings. And then I'm immediately surrounded. Congratulations, Lord. Wow, it feels so weird and amazing. You're still you, though. And just treat me the same as before. I feel weird standing on ceremony, too. Congratulations. You've become so splendid. I'm sorry. Please keep working hard. Two girls step out from behind them. The girl on the right bows politely. Congratulations, Lord. Please make Yuidora a happy country. Yeah, I'll do my best. The girl on the left bows this time.
お祝い申し上げます。
Congratulations, Lord. On behalf of all of Yuidora's children, we're celebrating your accomplishment. You're as polite as always. The two of them smile shyly when I pat their heads. They run back to their waiting mothers. Various other people in the plaza welcome me with smiles. You'd think that everybody would be surprised to have such a young lord like me. But it looks like they're all happy to accept me. I've worked hard as an alchemist, and this is the result. Everybody has recognized what we've all done. You aren't just respected for your status. One of Yuidora's best features is that it respects anyone who works hard. It's dark by the time I make it back to my workshop. Yuella, are you here? No answer. I go up to my room trying to find her. Yuella? She's nowhere to be found. Where'd she go? I lay my tired body down in bed and try to think. Today was eaten up by the ceremony and all the business afterward. I was barely able to relax for a moment. As soon as I'm in my bed, my exhaustion takes over, and I begin drifting into a light nap. I dimly think about the future while staring out the window. I have to protect Yuidora's future as its lord. I'm not just an alchemist taking requests and making things anymore. I have to work even harder than before. What to do now? First, I should go to the Yuidora mine like Rosanna said. I need to know what happened. After that, I need to pay close attention to Disneyfrodi's movements. I'll be busy as Lord, but I don't need to worry about the administration thanks to Laguna and that executive's help. Poor executive, he doesn't even get a name. At least name the poor bastard. I have to fulfill my duties as Lord and continue working like I always have. I always just assumed it was multiple of them and using the same sprite, but it's apparently just one dude and they don't give him a name. I promise to the night sky that nothing will change as sleep overtakes me. Under the same sky, a figure waits on a dark road on the outskirts of the city. Yuella escaped the manor by herself, and walks alongside a river with nobody else in sight. Eventually, she stops. A tree's shadow lengthens, and then separates and becomes a dark-clad figure. Your hesitation is clear, Yuella. Why have you not fulfilled your mission? I am waiting for a chance. There was no better chance than today. It seems that you no longer intend to obey your orders. Yuella bites her lip as the man sharply looks at her. I cannot hide it any longer. Those who live honestly cannot lie. It is seen through immediately. Do not put it so badly. Simply do your duty. Everyone suffers when you do not know yourself. You always have a comeback. Then what's your duty? After we finish, are we to be disposed of? The man's eyes flicker for an instant. Your sister did not understand that. Yuella slowly draws her sword, never letting her eyes leave the man. You are a fool who has sealed his own fate. Do not underestimate me. Do you think I won't cut you down in the name of my sister?
貴様らの思惑は分かった。帰って将軍に伝えろ。巣ごもりが貸しを返してもらいに行くと。
I know what you plan. Go back to and tell the shogun that Moon returns what she borrowed. That is regretful.
後悔なぞし飽きた。
I am tired of regret. The man begins to collapse, but then melts into the shadows of the trees again. Yuella looks up into the sky, all alone.
姉上、あなたは父上と母上が腹を切った理由を知っていたのか。そして愚かだった私を守るために裏切ったのか。
Sister, do you know why our parents took their own lives? Did you betray us to protect a fool like me?
だとしたら、私は行く。あなたが伝えようとしたことを、私のこの口で伝えに行く。
Then I will go. I will say myself what you tried to tell me.
彼らは巻き込めない。これは私の問題だ。迷惑などかけたくない。
They cannot be involved. This is my problem. I do not want to cause them trouble.
姉上、今ならあなたが守ろうとしたものがわかる気がする。大切なものが増えるほどに、人は弱くならざるを得ないのだな。
Sister, I think I know what you were trying to protect. The more important something is, the weaker you become.
せめて姉上の剣だけでも取り戻していきたいが、それも無理かもしれん。
I want to at least recover your sword, but even that may be impossible.
皆と別れるのは寂しいが、私がここにいなくても、きっと皆が守ってくれる。
I will be lonely away from everyone, but even without me, they will all protect him.
姉上が将軍に伝えようとした言葉を、今度は私が私なりの言葉で伝えに行くよ。
Now I will tell the shogun your words in my own way. Yuella looks up at the stars, a faint smile on her lips.
ユイドラでは感謝の気持ちを何と言って伝えるか知っているか？
I do not know how to thank Yuidora.
姉上ならば知っているだろうな。
You would have known. Yuella falls silent after chastising herself.
ありがとうか。私には似合わぬ言葉だ。
Thank you. Those words do not suit me. And she walks back into the city. So I guess I need to head to the mine now. Where is... here it is. Well, if we're not progressing Asmodeus' thing yet, then I assume we're safe to continue advancing the main line? Maybe just... no? I assume we're safe to continue advancing, so... advance we shall. And in the worst case, it just means going back and skipping through a bunch of these scenes we've already seen, so it's not really a big deal, I suppose. Right, you. I've gotten so used to having to go all the way down because of all of those extra maps. What exactly happened 1 year ago?